Hi folks, Ken Taylor, former ORP treasurer, 2012-2016. Just saw a video from former chair Suzanne Gallagher. First, let me say I like Suzanne Gallagher and thought she would have been good for the ORP. And she had a comment about her recall, which wasn't accurate at all. In fact, the recall got started after an executive committee meeting in which I was informed by our executive director that there were 2 checks sitting on on Suzanne's desk, $2,500 each, payable to the same person who was her aide. It was unbudgeted money. And I asked at the meeting if there were other expenditures that I needed to know about. In fact, I did that 3 times. Suzanne did not give that to us. She didn't tell us about it, and immediately created for me a broken level of trust. After that, I wrote a letter to the State Central Committee that I had been misled, misinformed, and I had given them a report that was not accurate, and I made the appropriate corrections. Contacted the bookkeeper to find out when those checks were cut, and they were cut days before that meeting. So Suzanne knew they were there, and this level of distrust for me was important. The treasurer of a political party is responsible for financial conduct, and I'm not really a rich guy. I don't have money to throw around, and I wasn't willing to spend either money on fines or jail time if something should come out of that. And so I just put it out there. I let people know I'm not going to tolerate that kind of stuff. I didn't tolerate that kind of stuff. That was the genesis of the recall vote or the recall attempt for Suzanne. And the State Central Committee that came up after that particular series of events, I told Suzanne in a meeting with 3 other people, I believe it was, that one of us was leaving that night. And it would have been me if she had decided to go ahead and go through with her testimony or whatever, because frankly, I was ready to give up a position because I was not about to put myself in a position to be harmed. Nobody advised me on that. I did that all on my own. I stand by my words. I did what was right. She tried to tell me it was all my mess, but it wasn't. She's the one that created those checks from unbudgeted money, which we had very little, and that's a problem. So, Solomon, you did not advise me. Nobody else advised me on what to do about what I had experienced, what I had seen, and what was withheld from me. It was important to fulfilling my position as treasurer. That's the story, folks.